Okay, to create the blanket part of the Unicorn Lovey Blanket, we're going to first create a slip knot on our hook. Then we're going to chain 4. We want this chain 4 to become a ring, so we're going to slip stitch into the first chain we made. And then for round 1, all of the stitches we will work will go in the center of this ring. So start by chaining 2, and that chain 2 does count as a stitch for round 1. Now do 2 more double crochet into the center of the ring. And these 3 stitches, since that chain 2 does count as a stitch, is essentially the side of the square we're trying to create for round 1. So now chain 2, that's going to be our corner space. Then we're going to do double crochet stitches again into the center of the ring. We're going to do 3 double crochet stitches. So now we're left with kind of a right angle of our square. We're going to chain 2 to create another corner. Do 3 more double crochet stitches, still working in the center of that ring. Now our box or our square has 3 sides, so we'll chain 2 to make another corner. Do 3 more crochet stitches to make the last side of our square. Still working in the center of that ring you initially made. Now our square has 4 sides and 3 corners. To create the last corner, we need to chain 2 again. And to finish off this round, we're going to slip stitch into the second chain when we first did that chain 2. So you might need to pull your work out of the way a little bit to really see the 2 chains. But you'll slip stitch into, it might be a little bit tight if you do tight chains like I do. Slip stitch there, and now we have a square for round 1. Now for round 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work like you're turning a page of a book, so that way. Then you're going to slip stitch into this corner space you have right here just to get your working yarn in the right position. And you're going to chain 2. Again, this counts as 1 double crochet in this corner space. Your chain 2 does. So now put 1 more double crochet into that chain space. And now we're going to work a double crochet in each of these stitches across. One more. Now we have made it to the other chain space. We're going to work each corner, or this corner in this round is going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, all in this space. So start off with 2 double crochet. Chain 2 to make the corner, and then 2 double crochet back into this chain space again. So you essentially have 4 double crochet stitches in the corner space with a chain 2 to continue the corner. Now we're going to double crochet in each of these stitches across. And we're back at the corner space, where we're again going to do 2 double crochet. Chain 2, 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space again from the previous round. So you can see our square is just getting bigger, it's growing. So now we're going to continue doing double crochet in the double crochet stitches from the previous round. Now we've made it to the next corner space, so again do a double crochet in the corner space, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2, 2 more double crochet stitches in the corner space. Now we need to do continue doing double crochet stitches in these stitches from the previous round. And now we have made it back to the last corner space. And when we began this round, we started it with a chain 2 and a double crochet in the corner space. So we just need to finish out that corner. So work 2 double crochet stitches into this corner space. That's the second half of the corner space. Chain 2 to finish out that corner, and slip stitch into the second chain that you created initially in this round. And that concludes round 2. And you're just going to repeat that pattern of chaining 1, turning your work, slip stitch into this corner space to get your working yarn in the right area. And now you're going to chain 2. That counts as a double crochet stitch. To begin this corner, you're going to do another double crochet stitch into this corner. So the start of your round really just creates the first half of this corner space. And when you go all the way around with the pattern I just did in the previous round, you'll need to finish off this corner space before you end the round. So again, I'll do double crochet in every single double crochet stitch from the previous round. Now I'm at the chain 2 space, so I'll do 2 double crochet stitches. Chain 2 and 2 more double crochet stitches into the corner space. Now on the pattern I included a chart that tells you the number of stitches, double crochet stitches that should be between each of the chain 2 corner spaces. And what that means is, so there should be, for round 3, which is what we're on, there should be 11 double crochet stitches between the chain 2 corner space, which is this. So if you count, remember that chain 2 we made counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There will be, when we finish this round, there will be another chain 2 space right here. We just haven't created it yet because it comes at the end of the round. So that's what I mean by the number of stitches between each corner space. So we just made a corner space plus 2 more stitches. So there should be 9 more stitches to do across here. 7 of them will go in the previous round, and the last 2 will go in this chain 2 corner space. So I'll do this side with you again. There's 1, 2. You do a double crochet stitch in each stitch from the previous round, which for round 3 it happens to be 7, but it will increase obviously as your blanket grows. One more to make it to the end of this, and then I need to do 2 more in this chain 2 corner space to complete this side of the square. And if you feel the need to double check your work, you would count from this corner space to this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 stitches in this side. So you'll just continue around, just growing your square bigger and bigger, and you can follow the chart I have on the pattern where I say how large each side is between these corner spaces for each round. Basically, it goes up by 4 stitches on each side every single round. So 16 total stitches since there's 4 sides to the square. Hope that helps.